A Sharpie, color in the top of the valve stem. Then place the rocker arm on the stud. Adjusting the pushrod checker will allow us to center the roller tip of the rocker on the center of the valve stem and tighten the rocker nut so it just touches the fulcrum.
Now the engine is rotated so the roller tip of the rocker arm leaves a mark on the valve tip, which is the amount of sweep the roller moves on it. We're looking for a narrow mark on the center of the stem, which indicates the valve train geometry is correct for this application. All of this is dictated by the pushrod length, which is 6/600. After you determine your length, a quick call to Summit Racing will have new pushrods on your doorstep in no time at all. We'll be right back.
With luck on our side, we're able to continue assembling Little Black and Blue. That's because we found a set of 5/16 pushrods that just so happen to be the perfect length in our equipment cage. Now before these go in, we need to prep our head bolts.
By applying ultra torque between the shoulder and the washer, plus thread sealant on the threads since the lower ones go into the water jackets of the block. It's a good practice to coat them all though, so the same torque value is achieved across the head. We'll torque them to 65 foot-pounds. On performance builds, pushrod length is never set in stone like OEM applications. Different cam core sizes, valve lengths, lifter types, and rocker arm ratios are all factors in determining the correct length. Now the two-piece guide plates and rocker studs can go on, and use the rocker arms as an alignment tool to get the guide plate in the right position. Now torque the rocker studs to 50 foot-pounds. Using a TIG welder, tack them together in 3 places. Using a MIG here will get too much splatter on the engine. Now drop in the pushrods and apply extreme pressure lube on the contact area between the pushrods and the rocker arm cups to protect them during initial fire-up. With the number 1 cylinder at TDC, we'll set its valves up at a 1/4 turn past 0 lash.
With all the rockers lashed, we're ready to seal the valley using Fel-Pro gaskets and silicone on the China rails. Securing the intake are ARP studs, which also help align it during installation. It's a Victor Jr. single plane intake manifold, has an operating range from 3,500 to 8,000 RPM and accepts 4150 square bore carburetors. Now we can torque it to 26 foot-pounds in a cross fashion. Then repeat this process a few times since you will get gasket compression. It's lights out for the valve train with these Summit Racing cast aluminum valve covers. They let you know Little Black and Blue's cubic inches and that it's a stroker. We're using an electric water pump to avoid parasitic drag. We want to pull every bit of power out of this engine on the dyno. Controlling our spark is this Pro Billet distributor from MSD. This is a race version with no vacuum advantage.